My pleasant namaskarams to all of you. We have a constitution, we have constitutional rights, fundamental rights. Right to live happily and peacefully, and law shall not violate this, and except under due process of law, a person shall not be deprived of his personal liberties, and he should be always protected from all illegal activities. But in Uttar Pradesh, we are seeing bulldozing of houses, and the Honorable Supreme Court held that it is inhuman. The court observed in a recent case that affixing business of notices which are ordered to be sent by registered post or personally shall be stopped. Now the appellants have lost their houses because of this. The court observed that this case shocks our conscience. Residential premises of the appellants have been high-handedly demolished. The court observed that there is something called the right to shelter and the due process. The authorities and especially the development authority must remember that the right to shelter is also an integral part of Article 21 of the Constitution. When we verify the record, it is found that first notices are issued on December 18th of 2020 but could not be served, but they were affixed with observing on the affixed notice on the house. That remark is 2 attempts were made to serve them in person, but subsequent order of demolition is served on January 8, 2021 by not serving personally but by affixing to the house. How will the house owner will come to know about affixing? The first register post communication was sent on March 1, 2021 and received on March 6, 2021. The demolitions were carried on the very next day, leaving the appellants with no opportunity to appeal. These things show that the acts of Prayagraj Development Authority is inhuman and illegal. The court was particularly critical of the manner in which these demolitions were conducted, noting that they shock our conscience and violate the fundamental right to shelter. Then court ordered to pay 10 lakhs in compensation to each of the affected individuals, totaling 60 lakhs to 6 persons. This compensation is to be paid within 6 weeks. The ruling serves as a significant reminder to authorities about the necessity of following legal procedures and respecting citizens' fundamental rights when undertaking actions like property demolitions. So, I hereby inform and tell to all of you that whenever you come across of any demolition is going to take place by any authorities, you must ensure that the authorities have served the proper notice to the persons directly and not by affixing into the house. So if it is allowed, then there will not be any property to anybody. On fine day, the authorities will come and demolish your house and will say that already notices are affixed but could not be served as nobody is available. Sometimes the police may take that person for inquiry and keeps with them, and in the meantime, since he is not available, the notice will be affixed at the house of him, and the very next day the demolitions will be carried out. This technique of demolition of the houses illegally by affixing the notices is not due procedure of law. The Supreme Court also condemned. I hope henceforth any authority which is trying to carry out demolitions ensure that due process of law is followed. Definitely. Thank you.